definitely a big part of why Na'Vi are here right now in this grand finals. He continues to deliver on that rifle, and he's off to a terrific start here on this first map. 4 rounds, he's already up to 10 frags, and now Luminosity, they're able to buy again, and this time they have a few more nades to work with. It doesn't look like they actually want to waste too much time. Fallen is going to go for the aggressive peek, looking into jungle, but they're committing to this A site. Not a nade to tell Na'Vi to get them prepared for this push. Luminosity, they're already rushing out. Flamey will find the kill on a firm, and there's Cold and Taco, bringing it back to a 3-on-3.
Still no bomb plant. FNX is putting it down. There's not even a smoke for CT spawns. That's a massive risk to take, but it works out. So's putting 3 people out of apartments without any grenades, but that worked as well. And with Cold actually still lurking in middle, this is going to be a very tough retake for Na'Vi. C's going to get a good kill in there. Fallen up in the apartments, and now that Cold has gone down, he has a bit of an issue here. They do not have, and that misses the grenade. He still get the kill. Zeus pick up a triple. With that missed Molotov, that could have gone horribly wrong.
So many kills going out, and this is Luminosity. They've had 3 plants in these first 5 rounds, and they can't win any of the
plant down. What's going on, guys? Like, how is this actually happening that we're not able to hold on to these bomb sites? Even when we're in favorable positions, Na'Vi keep finding a way to win out. And well, Guardian once again in window, but I love it. This is a 6th track coming out. They're just covering all short with smokes. Unfortunately for them, Edward, he's in his favorite spot. He's just sitting on the other side. Not a flash to, well, basically hinder him at all. Instead, they just run right into the blender, but Cold is still alive, and he takes out Edward to bring it back to a 3-on-4.
This is a good start. Fallen going to be getting the first kill of the grand finals for himself here as Guardian goes down. It's now 3-on-3. They need this round, Luminosity. They can't let Na'Vi keep getting away with it. Even the 2-on-3 is winnable. Shot like that, it does actually tag up Flamey, but not enough to get the kill. The bomb is down in the site, so they have to commit to this. There's no rotating anywhere else, even if they have the time. And Cold, is he going to be the one to open it up? He's sneaking quite far in there, right on the edge. What a peek. Crouches into the angle, and Seized is going to be going down. Fallen, he had the angle for it there, but can't take the shot. Cold Zero winning another duel there, and it's going to be a triple. Well, so 1v2 for Cold Zero turned into a 1v1. And you can hear the crowd in the background as well. The bomb is on the site. He's got 40 seconds now and trying to see if he can make it into kitchen. Flamey has got to be wondering where is this going to come from. He finds the perfect angle. And he
slow pace strategies. They've tried to switch up the pace as well. Nothing's worked so far.
Yeah, if they don't get a plant here, I think there has to be a fail-safe where if you're up 7-0, you have to call for the timeout. Very quick change of pace coming in here for Luminosity, making their way onto the A site, not wasting any time, not waiting for the smoke to clear on pit. But it is going to be Edward to find the first kill, and it's Cold already down here for Luminosity. So now it's up to Fur, it's up to FNX. They need to step up to make the difference. Flamey will still take one with them. Zeus chimes in, but somehow it's still a 3-on-2. They're cutting it very close.
Well, that's an easy kill there. Guardian very low. He was allowed to live for a lot longer because, again, they didn't have any grenades going to the bomb site. Now it's the after plant again. And now they've been winning every single one so far. Could they do it a 7th time here? C is going to be picking up and taking out Fallen, just spraying with that M4A1. And FNX in the corner. He's out in the open here. He still wins the fight. Goes for the peek. He knows Edward's there. He sprays. And there it is. He gets the triple kill. And Luminosity are in the grand finals finally. It's going to be 6-1.
As Edward peeks into pit, he takes out Fur, but he gets dropped down to 12 HP. Cold down on 20, and it's Seized instead to find Taco, and that was up in B apartments. So now Luminosity, they're at a bit of a loss as to what to do here.
It says a lot about this half so far for Luminosity that after 6 rounds, Na'Vi has a scout. They're already basically out of nades. They have 1 more flashbang on Zeus. Guardian's grabbing a lot of information in middle right now, and he's going to spot out Fallen in the open. Takes the duel, but can't win it initially, and eventually that's FNX again with a huge kill, and Fallen a second one.
That was a sick frag from Fallen, brings it back. And now they have the man advantage, Luminosity going on to the A side. It looks like Cold, he's been hanging around in Palace this entire time. He's got eyes on it. And Edward, if he comes through jungle, Cole's going to have the angle on him, so this could get a little dicey here for Na'Vi.
They just needed 1 bullet on Fallen, and that would have been it. They would have had a great position to be in there. This crowd is definitely fantastic today. Seized and Edward here, and Edward on very low HP. 40 seconds. They have 1 Molotov, so they can sort of force him back a bit, but they don't have the full smoke coverage, and that will definitely make a difference here as Luminosity head onto the A bomb site. And surely now Na'Vi, they must have heard it. Seized getting into position just with the scout, as you were pointing out here. Edward going to be traded quickly now. Both the Luminosity members low on health, but he misses the first shot. Tech9 up, he's going to get Cold Zero. And now it's a one-on-one with just 17 seconds, and people are getting the chant going. Fallen, he has to pick up the bomb. He's got 10 seconds. He can't play this game for too much longer. Otherwise, Seized is going to be able to run up close, pick up the bomb, and just get the kill. Jumping once with the scout, that's going to be enough. He's behind the boxes. Seized, is he going to risk it? He gets closer instead. 1 second to get that plant, and now Seized. A bullet for either player is all that's going to make the difference here. Fallen hiding behind the boxes. They need that second round. It's going to reset them.
That broken, or that weak.
This is what I thought. This is what I thought. He actually went for the wall bank to toll booth. I was wondering, like, wait a second. I saw the wall bank signal there. He was jumping around.
36.
Sick play.
Well, now look, I mean, this is 2 players over towards the A-bomb site, 3 in these B halls. That's where the bomb is as well. Set up in a little bit of a default. And look at the buy, though. 3 Tech9s on the Luminosity side, and they're going up against... There's 4 Molotovs left on Na'Vi. Whenever an execution does come in, it's looking like it might be a little bit of a fake with 2 members applying pressure to A. But actually, it's the B members who start things off, and they've got to run through so much fire.
They've got the bomb there as well, but they're actually just, to me, it's Taco. He's sacking himself, basically. He's trying to make as much noise over here as possible, and it has forced the rotation out of Na'Vi, but Guardian still going to be able to pick off FNX, and he realizes now the game is up. They lose a man in mid. The bomb is still making its way up through Connector, and Taco trying to have an impact, and he is going to get the flank. Picks up one, and that opens it up for Fallen to come in for the second and the third. 2 on 2, but they're both so very low on HP, Luminosity.
Oh, but they're going to find Guardian just wandering around out in the open. How does that happen? Now it's all on Edward here, trying to see if he could walk in. He shot in the gun barrel. He didn't, looking for the shot. He's going to get down 1. He needs 1 more kill. Taco's there, and Edward going to be picking up the double kill, and Na'Vi, they win that round in the grand finals, but that doesn't seem to be the case at all. So we're going to head into it here. Edward running into the middle, just controlling top mid for a little bit, and looks like a fairly aggressive hold on middle actually from Luminosity here. They want to see if they can fight this. That could be dangerous because Taco and Cold Zero, they're on the other side setting up for it, and Cold Zero shutting down Flamey. Flashbang comes out, but Na'Vi turn around for it. They're going to be trading effectively so far. Taco needs more kills. He's going to get a headshot. He's looking for 1 more. He's got 1 more left. He misses it. Knife is out. They're going to try and chase him down, and Seized going to be successful. So still a 2-on-3.
And they just made all of the difference there. The fact that Taco and Cold were able to inflict so much damage. Edward, he's been whittled down to 40 HP coming up through mid as well. And he's sitting on the 7. So now with 1:10 left, what can Na'Vi do to actually try and turn it around here, Moses?
Well, Seized has no HP, so he's just hanging up for B, watching for a flank, watching for a push. The real playmaker has got to be Edward. He's in the position inside this window room. He's got to be able to come through the murder hole, go towards Fallen and Kitchen and Market. FNX is at the top mid, so Edward, he might not even expect that whatsoever, so he's got to be very, very careful. But Seized just doesn't have the HP to make any kind of a play.
Well, maybe Edward does.
Yeah,
there's the opening headshot at least to try and make that work. Fallen and Fur, they still have a lot of health left here to try and see if they can bring this round home. They don't currently have a kit picked up. That's why maybe the one silver lining I can think of for Na'Vi right now. They're going to get onto the site, and Fur is quite far away from the action as well. See if that defuse kit is going to make the big difference here in a 2v2.
It's such low HP, it's all about the angles and catching somebody off guard. Fur is just now rotating over from that B site. He's going to walk by Edward's position. Fallen is going to be taking point, not even waiting for his teammate. He's actually just all out trying to find the info. Where are these guys playing from? There's the tap, and Seized doesn't even give it away. He's going to step up, and Fallen's going to catch him. Fur with the kill on Edward. Just not enough HP to really go for the big plays there, to get out into a long, drawn-out fight. They needed the instant headshots.
Fallen just outplayed Seized so hard. Right on a deagle. AK-47s for Zeus and Edward. Galil on Seized.
Did someone bring a Macedonian flag in here?
Why are they buying, though, is what I'm wondering. Why are they not just going for a quasi-buy? Tech9 Kevlar, hope you get a plan, hope you get a lucky round in, but just allow for Guardian to get that AWP. Allow for everybody to have all of the nades, because once again, Na'Vi, they're trying to run in here. They're just looking for the shots. They just don't have much utility to make it easier for them. Fur in this position can wreck them as they come out of apartments. It all comes down to whether the flashes are good to just force him out of here. And he's got the angle already, so as soon as this smoke clears, it's going to be over. There's the flash, completely ineffective, and Fur, double spray for him, and he drops the bomb up on the balcony as well, which is pretty much the worst place it could possibly fall. Flamey and Edward are trying to do the best that they can, but Fallen, he only gets 1.
Well, this is a big round here for Na'Vi. They need to get economically back in this game here. It's a 2-on-2. The bomb has not been planted yet. They just cancelled it for a second because when you don't have that smoke for CT spawn, you do get just a little bit paranoid. Taco, he's holding that position now, and Cold is holding the other angle. So now the bomb plant is really going to be tricky. There's still, I think, maybe one spot left that they could try and go for, but Luminosity actually have a lot of control in this 2v2, and they certainly have the health advantage. Cold Zero ready, waiting. They're going to walk right into it. Flamey out in the open. Guardian left, and he goes down. Cold Zero with a double kill, and now Luminosity, they have some money to buy if they lose the round. They have at least some back on Cold and Fallen, but the rest are going to be in a lot of trouble. Fur close here in the ladder room, and they're trying to push in on him. He only has 20 bullets here, but he's got some backup in Cold Zero, and they're just not getting the kills. Cold with the double, looking for the triple, but Su's going to run him down with that Tech 9. Now Taco on the bomb site here. They're getting very close. Seized, just dodging and diving, and Taco out of bullets in the corner. He's going to die to Na'Vi, and that's going to be Fallen and FNX. 2-on-2. They are so close to actually winning this map. They need another couple of kills, and Zeus is going to pick it up. He's got 2 health left against Fallen. Now a 1-on-1, and he needs this clutch. The bomb is out in the open, and Fallen is just ice cold. He's not even moving from this angle. He's just in the kitchen waiting, and there's the shot. Fallen gonna be able to take him out.
Just take this first map. It's all on Na'Vi now to come up with something magical.
Where are the grenades, Moses? Where are they at?
They're all gone. They're all gone. This is going to be so difficult for them, especially with Galil's trying to win some of these finals. Guardian, no armor. It's actually Seized who's going to be the one it looks like to take some initial fight. Edward's trying to work his way up catwalk, using a little bit of a smoke for cover, but that's gone now as well. And Cold falls for it. Seized with great positioning.
They thought all those grenades had worked out. Fur going to be going down. Na'Vi not giving up without a fight. Taco going to go for the quick peek, but he's got to be careful to get... Oh, he hits that shot! Taco announcing himself as a good AWPer here. That's about the right time to do it as well as Flamey goes down. Luminosity are taking some very quick steps here towards winning the first map. Zeus and Guardian, they are going to be left and trying to get out. Guardian showing up with a kill on Fallen, and that's the perfect start. The bomb is going to go down. Guardian is covering him. He's not even looking at jungle right now. Going to be peeking in again. He hits the shot on FNX, and now it's Taco alone. 1-on-2. He goes for the peek. He takes down one more for the triple kill, and now Zeus hiding inside the bomb site. Taco trying to see if he can make it in. This would be one of the biggest clutches of his career, and possibly win the map. He's going to go for the quick spray through. Zeus is on the other side. Taco trying to see if he can make it around. He jumps. He goes down, and Zeus going to be able to win the round. Na'Vi keeping themselves alive here, which is absolutely incredible, and we do have 1.3 million viewers tuning in, so make some noise here at the Nationwide Arena. What a day it is already.
Magnificent. This is what it's all about.
Mid-control again for Na'Vi, and actually very aggressively. This is a little bit quicker. No smokes were even up by the time they came out. They might have had to take some duels, and Flamey's going to win a battle at A. Very quickly up A ramp, but FNX evens things out.
That kind of trade early on, not exactly what Luminosity need right now. They have at least a few more grenades than the previous rounds, but Na'Vi, they've just found the right rhythm here. Just at the end of the half, it seems, they figured out exactly what works. Now, they just need another 4 kills, and they'll be able to make it through. Otherwise, we could be going to overtime.
And overtime in the finals? Yes, please. Thank you very much. With how both of these teams are so dead even right now, it would be nothing but an amazing match. Zeus getting up into connector, however. And he's going to be getting close, hoping to catch out any rotators as this push comes in here for Na'Vi. With a minute left on the clock, they have just enough nades to make it work. And he's taking the peek, trying to get as much information as possible.
I mean, this kind of execute with Zeus being this far up in connector and without being spotted, that's going to be really scary. If they get the right smokes in, then how is anyone, if Fur tries to rotate in, try and stop anything, Zeus is going to shoot him in the back. They've got such a good position, and Zeus, I don't know why he's moving around so much. He really shouldn't be the first guy in here peeking. Should wait for the rest of Na'Vi to actually make the execute happen. He looks a little bit nervous right now. And Fur hiding in the corner. Zeus going to be making his way around. That Molotov there. So it's going to be the first kill coming in. Fur now got a little bit left. He's got the smoke as well. Backup coming in. He's got the knife out. Actually, 2 bullets left. Trying to see if he can get the reload up. Somehow he's still alive. And Cold Zero, they get the kill. Na'Vi, how did this go wrong? Now it's a 2-on-4. And Seized and Edward, they're on the slope. At least they have the bomb down. But this is such a tough round to win here. Luminosity, they're trying to make it back in. Another 2 kills. And we'd be going to overtime. Seized, he has the Molotov. He's going to try and put it down. Gets the spray down. Kills 1 Fur with the refrag now. All on Edward. He's out there. The bomb is ticking away. He gets the first kill in, but he can't get it. The Molotov not are going to on the side that you're already on. Then you switch halves and play another 3 rounds on the other side. You need to win 4 in total, which means the first team to 19 rounds here is going to be the winner, or double overtime is definitely possible. We've had overtimes all throughout this tournament, actually, all the way back to the group stage.
Oh, and we're already in. So let's see. Fallen position on the A site. Not going to find anybody yet. And once again, Na'Vi, at this point, they're going through the motions. They're trying to get control of mid. Aggressive nades going down here, trying to change things up actually here for Luminosity, and they aren't wasting any time, Na'Vi. Once they get the mid control, they go straight up connector, and FNX is in a bit of a tight spot. Flavy's there to enter. He actually picks up the first kill. And now, Na'Vi, they can actually slow down the pace and force Luminosity to make a mistake here.
Well, this change of pace itself, essentially a rush, but look at Fur, all that smoke. That second smoke was up, but Na'Vi so fast-paced, Luminosity not used to that kind of speed.
What is C's doing? Because Fur, exactly, he has actually got the positioning on Fur, so even if Fur decides to go up connector, C's, he's going to have the perfect spot for this. Bomb has not been planted yet. Cold is actually going to deny it, and Fur, he gets the drop in the end. So he still has an impact, even with C's and the positioning, it works out.
He didn't know he was too far back on up top mid. He didn't realize that Fur was there. Otherwise, they would have instantly got the kill. But with the bomb down here, and there is a smoke and a Molotov on Cold Zero. So if they smoke off that bomb, look at Zeus running all the way back. What are they doing? They need, I mean, I was surprised they at least didn't try and recover the bomb. Then they could have gone to the B bomb site.
45 seconds. They still have 40 seconds to play with here. Are they going to try and go for something clever? Cold has got this angle on window. He realizes that if they buddy up, the boost can come through, and he's worried about some kind of pressure coming in here on short. Sees, misses the jump, and that might have just saved his life.
It's funny how these things work out, but Cole, this is an important battle to win, and he can't do it. Zeus finds him.
Fallen going to go aggressive. He lands that shot on Seized, and now there's just 15 seconds left here. Fallen trying to see if he can clutch the 1v2. He's got the first kill in. Zeus has got a double of his own. The bomb has been picked up, but this time he can't actually run to the B-bomb site. It gets planted, and he's not faking it. He just goes straight for it. And now one missed shot here for Fallen to cost him his life. He's trying to push closer. He gets it through the box, but he needs another one. Pistols out as well. He goes for the shot. Now, oh, the headshot comes through, and Zeus.
Oh, wow, and T-side double up, Na'Vi. This is a big play here. And actually, Fur, whoa, the misclick might have cost him his life there. Edward, is he going to find the headshot in the end? No, but Fur, he keeps the pressure on, and this is interesting from Luminosity. Last round of the CT half, they played very passively in mid, and they actually decided to push Fur all the way up the top mid to throw Na'Vi off. Na'Vi have gone for the change of pace. Luminosity doing the same thing on their CT side.
There's actually decent control here. Zeus and Season underpass. Now Guardian and Edward are going to come back towards mid. Fur is just biding his time, though. He's just waiting, expecting there to be a smoke in this window room, and from this angle, he'll be able to get a pick once it fades, and that might catch Na'Vi off guard. And he can hear all this as well. He can hear C's jumping up.
It's a lot of info to go off of. Fur, he's got a perfect spot. If they decide to come through here, he can catch somebody coming out of underpass, and he hears these steps as well. So information, but Zeus will find the headshot. Not going to get caught off guard. And no instant repeat coming in from Luminosity. That's all Guardian is waiting for. He's like, yep, you're down a man. You're going to have to make a play at some point, but he decides to fall off, and that's exactly when Cold starts going for the shoulder peaks. Na'Vi, not a lucky break this time around for Guardian. Instead, they're going to have to do it the hard way and actually crack open a site. And
they are pushing into the one position where the AWP is. That might be the saving grace here as they're a man down. Taco not going to be able to get the kill. They're pretending that it's going to be a B push, and right now Luminosity are eating it as well. There's 3 members here, and on the other side, just Fallen holding. So he's going to hit more than just a couple of AWP shots to make this work. 18 seconds left. They're trying to make their way in. There's Fallen with the first kill. The bomb is dropped as well. 14 seconds. Na'Vi, surely they won't be running out of time. That'd be the worst way to lose the overtime here. He's going to try and get the Molotov in. 6 seconds left. There's going to be a bomb plant. Guardian just running in there, not worrying about any kind of coverage. And we'll see. 4-on-4 for the retake.
Now Luminosity, all of them coming from the same place as well, and this clever play. Cole, does he make it work? Nobody there to greet him, unfortunately. Now he's got to push in with his mates. All 4 players from Luminosity have to come in, and there's the first spot. FNX, he spots out C's, gets the headshot, but Zeus trades, brings it back to the 3-on-3. Guardian with the angle, and Tetris not reacting in time, and the man advantage now for Luminosity. They have the kits as well, and they have the bullets too. Cole takes out Zeus, and it's all on Edward here. 1v2, has to bang down Fallen, and he hits the shot, but Fallen will drop him. There's just not enough time. Everything that's on the line, you do not want to miss your shot. The longer you drag it out, the worse it can be. But they take a huge advantage here. They actually put themselves on match point with 2 very quick, clean rounds, just straight onto the sides. No fear at all. And there's the first shot. Fallen catches C's peeking, and that's going to start things off strong. Even spots out Guardian, goes for the re-peek though, and Guardian not going to miss.
It's a little bit too much out of Fallen, perhaps, trying to go for that re-peek once he spots the op having the angle. maybe feeling just a little bit of momentum after that sick jump shot.
And also, I mean, we saw it with Edward in the clutch. That's also experience telling there for Guardian. He could have pulled the trigger late, gotten shoulder peaked, and then Fallen wins. But instead, he keeps his calm. He's like, yep, got you.
And it allows Guardian to pick up a really cool position here where he could see if there was an execute coming. He's looking quite far, and he was just looking quite far into the hallways.
I don't like that, though. Guardian being at the B bomb site with the AWP, that's your impact player. You want that weapon involved in any kind of action that occurs.
Oh, no. Flamey as well. They have 3 Molotovs. That position is absolutely going to get fired up. Even Su's position could get fired up here. This is really frightening right now. At least Cold Zero is not the one. FX coming up. They could fire bomb both these positions in the last 40 seconds here. Navi could lose in the most horrible way possible. Edward is in jungle. He might be the only one to save them right here. Grenade coming in, another follow-up smoke here, but Flamey, the crossfire is going to die with Zeus as soon as the Molotov rains in here. 30 seconds, and Luminosity, they're just waiting for it. Guardian is still miles away. Flamey down here. They're walking out without making any noise. He's going to go for the spray, and it's a headshot instead from Cold Zero. Zeus dropping the bomb once they need a lot more right now. FNX going to pick up the kill. Edward trying to deny it. 15 seconds left. There are all the Molotovs raining into CT spawn instead. And now Guardian is finally here with the AWP. 10 seconds. Edward, he did it once, but this time the bomb is going to be going down to the last second. Taco getting it in, and Edward has to clutch it again. It's now a 1v2. They've got almost no health. He can definitely do this. He looks for the shot. He gets the 1 kill in, and there's her picking it up, and Luminosity win it. The 10th round, so that's also got to feel at least a little bit good if you're on the Na'Vi team. We see this again and again, Moses, right? We get the tactical timeout from one of these top teams, and then they go into a sort of winning streak. How does that work out?
It's just their ability to talk things over, to figure out what's going wrong. A lot of times, I mean, we've heard teams talk about it as well. It's just calming down, not necessarily changing anything. But I mean, a lot of it for this, at least, the round immediately after the timeout, that's the first time they're able to handle Fur without taking damage from him, without taking any losses from his kind of play. So that was the crucial element, is just sustaining in the early rounds and not losing any players. Fallen, though, he's in a very committed position, and he finds the angle.
So ballsy. He's alone out here, too. And he actually goes charging in there. Guardian will find the angle on him eventually. But Fallen, that was like a one-and-done position because FNX wasn't anywhere near him to support him, to actually allow him to get out of that situation, out of that position.
I hope we can see that shot from Guardian's angle, because he was actually very close to the wall then. That has to have been a bit of a line-up shot. So 4 versus 4, still over a minute left with 2 people in B and 2 people in A here. And it's one of those few maps, actually, I think, where you can be allowed to do this. If this was, you know, almost any other map, Inferno, I would say, well, if you stack this way in a 4-on-4, you could definitely be in a bad position. Cold Zero is kind of trying to get some information, but he's also the only one from Luminosity who might know what's happening here.
He also has a CZ, so he's being the one to take the initial fight, but it's going to be all on Fur.
And it seems like, well, there's a shot, and Fur, he beats Guardian in the duel. Smoke goes down, but it's going to be too slow. The flash armor works, and Flamey, he gets stopped cold. Zeus will actually take out Fur, but FNX still along the side, hits the first shot, goes for the spray, looking for Seized, but he's not going to get him. It's still Seized in a 1v2, but the rotators are here now. Cold and Taco on point, in position, and the flash is going out, so it's going to get difficult here for Seized.
This would be almost impossible. I mean, they're going to have to make a pretty big mistake here. He's got almost no health either. AK in hand. He's got the lineup for the bomb here. They don't have a kit currently picked up, so might be able to buy just a little bit of time. He's going to go for the quick peek here. They're both around there, and if they time this well, he's got no chance. He looks for the first one. There's the headshot. Sees for the double. He needs just one more click of the headshot here. Taco running for him, and he actually gets the shoulder shot in. Picks up a defuse kit on the back way there, and there's going to be enough time for it. Very close, but that's going to bring Luminosity
over towards the P bomb site, and now they just fall away.
This is where existence is like, just eco and sit and spawn. Go for the old school timeout, which is what teams used to do when they needed to when they needed time to talk things over. Existence started it off, but Fallen going to miss the shot. Finally, Na'Vi deciding to make their play. 40 seconds left in this round, and the bomb is still waiting outside of B. So they make some noise in mid. They try and keep Luminosity honest on that A site, not overly rotating, but Luminosity, they're already in position. So Na'Vi's efforts up in mid aren't going to be useful, and perfect time for the flash to come in, and the first kill goes Fur's way.
Cole going to be going down. That's at least a nice return from Seized, and Flamey coming up with a shot on Taco as well. Going to be a bit of a pop flash into the monster tunnel, and this might be the important kill right here. First pushing Guardian, dropping the bomb at 15 seconds now. Fallen's in position, and he picks up one. Now it's a one-on-one with Seized. He can't even run. He has to fight here. 10 seconds left Fallen. He misses the first one. Still another 8 seconds left Fallen. Pushing around. He gets the shot.
Shaken.
What a god.
It all comes down, if you have the right practice and preparation, if you have the experience together, your in-game leader, I mean, you get to a point where you know what he's going to call, you know what's coming next. The in-game leader knows what his teammates are doing, so he can focus more on the fragging roles.
We brought this up back when Fnatic were winning absolutely everything. Not that that era is necessarily over, but you know, we called it the Fnatic hive mind. Are we seeing the Luminosity hive mind here, where communication isn't even important anymore because you just know? You could well be right here. It's the 16th round coming up, second map in the grand finals. And we're going to have to see if Na'Vi can make what has to be one of the sickest comebacks of all time if this works out on a map that's very, very difficult to win when you're this far behind.
This is a sick read. Edward, he's gone for the big play. He's pushed all the way into T-spawn off a B site, and this has prompted the rotation coming in here from Na'Vi. Getting into position on that A site. They know that Luminosity are coming. Now it all comes down to keeping their cool and hitting the shots as Luminosity gets control of restrooms.
Can Seized hear this?
That's what I'm wondering. Is, you know, he's not close enough now. So he's trying to actually push in here and see if he can't get a backstab flank coming in. I mean, he knows that they moved off. And so now it's all about the timing here. Edward, he's spotted. He's been spotted by Taco. Luminosity have to know now that the game is up. Oh, sit down, Seized.
Wow. That was, for all intents and purposes, that was a drive-by, essentially, just shutting Seized out of the round. Flamey trying to fall back as well, but Luminosity, the Glock train has arrived to the A-bomb site. They got to win this round. Na'Vi, but FNX and Fur picking up a couple of kills. It's now down to Zeus and Edward in a 2-on-4, and Edward finally manages to isolate FNX, but how could they possibly defuse this bomb? They don't even have a kit or any grenades picked up right now. Zeus, just too many bullets coming his way. Edward gets the one kill. He has to find another one for the quad. Tucker around the corner. Edward making a jump, looks the wrong way. He turns around for it, but Taco, he's going to do it for the double, and Na'Vi.
Drive-by, and then it's the composure. And you can see he outplays right at that end of that one-on-one. He just goes to the other side, the side that's closest to the bomb. It's a last place. You'd expect him to. You'd think he's going to go farther away, get to the other side, go to, you know, technically the terrorist side of the map.
And that's what Edward's thinking for sure. He just ran right into it. Taco clotheslines him, and this is it. It's within Luminosity's grasp now. One round away from match point and tournament point and their first major. What an incredible ride this has been, but it's not done yet. You can always come back and see us. It's the beauty of the game, and Na'Vi, they're one of the best in the world. Guardian trying to do the best that he can here with the Deagle, but he will fall for an FNX. 2 big kills to put them way in the lead here in this round.
You can see kind of the thought process of Na'Vi in that pistol round and this one. They know they have to make plays. Those very fast, aggressive flanks in the pistol round didn't pan out for them. Here, Guardian and Zeus trying to get a little bit aggressive, seeing if they can isolate one of these Luminosity players to give them some kind of an advantage, but it's been beaten back.
Oh, but Flamey refuses to give up. He nearly takes out Fallen as well. Sees, though, doing big damage. Gets 2 kills. He brings it back to a 2-on-2, and Edward's on the flank.
He's got the Max 7 behind here. Fur going to be going down. Cold Sierra alone, Max 10 in hand, looking for the shot here. Edward's still alive somehow, but he's going to go down. 40 seconds left. Seized is on the bomb side, but he's only has 2 health left. This is a really uncomfortable 1v1 for Seized. Any mistake made, and he is out of it. And Cold Sierra, he's feeling so confident. He checks a couple of corners here and there, but mainly just runs in to put that bomb down. I don't know how Seized could possibly maintain his composure in this the round that's going to decide the grand finals, it seems.
This all comes down to patience, but yeah, Seized. There's just so little HP and no utility, no flashes, no nades, no smoke. So this is an impossible situation, and Cold will lock it down. 13 tournament points now. 13.
Wow.
What complete and utter dominance coming out from them. Unreal.
They've certainly won this crowd over with this kind of play. Clearly. You mentioned it earlier, the Na'Vi chants have just died down. They started out hot on Mirage, but since then it's been all Luminosity.
Well, the history of this team is absolutely mad, isn't it? Fallen, already a legend in 1.6, builds a team from scratch. And then within a very, very short amount of time, plays their way into this kind of position. Sees this going to be going down as well. Firm with the follow-up kill. He goes down. Edward takes two. Looking for a third. They can't reload in time. He's not going to get the kill. Fallen will be going down. And now it is a 1-on-2. Taco looking to see if he can close it out here and win it for the Brazilians. It's going to be a big turnaround there. Hits the headshot on Sousa. Now it's a 1-on-1. Guardian versus Taco. It may just be destined to be. And it's Luminosity winning their first major championship.